This is me. I've already eaten the spirit fruit that's not max level yet, but today I'm taking it to the max by testing it out against all the C3 Blox Fruits bosses. So, without further delay, let's get started. Alright, we made it to Port Town to pack up the stone boss. The way to defeat him is by keeping a safe distance since he shoots bombs from his body. But that should not be a problem since the spirit fruit can spam M1. So I will just overwhelm him while keeping a distance. As you can see already, I only have one attack move unlocked. But I don't even need to use it since he is getting his buns handed to him now. No did he? Alright, I'm gonna be real with you, this is getting ridiculous. The first boss, way too easy. Seriously, I could take a nap, make a sandwich, and still beat this guy without breaking a sweat. Like, come on, dude. What kind of boss shows up looking like this and expects to last against me? He's basically a punching bag with legs. If this is what the stone boss can do, then someone needs to demote him immediately. I mean, I'm out here spamming the spirit fruit, right? And Mr. Stone, not even remotely ready for what I'm bringing. I'm like, is this all you've got? My tress. They're hopping on him like a bunch of little maniacs, nibbling away, making this guy regret ever spawning. It's like a bug infestation, but cuter and way more effective. These trees are coming down hard, swinging their thick trunks like they've got something to prove. And the stone boss, he's getting smacked left and right, his rock-hard exterior cracking under the pressure. If he wasn't crying for mercy before, he definitely is now. These trees are making it rain wood, and that boss is just taking it. At this point, I'm not even trying. I'm just watching him fall apart like a cheap toy. Spirit fruit, oh, it's doing its thing. I'm over here, just chilling, while this poor guy gets decimated by my toads and trees. He's not even a challenge anymore, he's a warm-up. It's like watching a toddler try to fight a grown man cute, but a little sad. And then, boom, the stone boss crumbles, just like that. He thought he had a shot, but in the end, he was no match for the spirit fruit. Honestly, I'm surprised he lasted as long as he did. He should have tapped out after the first toad hop. Next up is the hydra leader. Wait, what is this? There's another spirit user here and he is busy fighting the hydra leader. Well, you're in my way, bro, so might as well take you to Pound Town first. Or maybe I don't need to do anything because it looks like you're getting packed up by the boss. Yep, there it is, you're finished. The hydra leader only spawns every 30 minutes on Hydra Island, so I'm lucky to have found him alive here. Because that other dude couldn't get the job done, but don't worry, I'll take care of you by packing you up nicely. But man, I better avoid those poison balls because the venom fruit is no joke yet. The hydra leader is using the powerful venom fruit. But this won't take long since he was weakened already, so that means I'm taking someone else's sloppy seconds. But it's cool though, I like leftovers just like how I'm busy giving you these lefties. He's literally one shot away, but he's so stubborn he refuses to go down without a fight. But you can't escape this beating I'm giving you now. Yo, ain't no way that other spirit user is back to finish what he started. But I won't allow him to steal this victory away from me. Come on, just one more hit, and this should be over. Oh yeah, baby, we packed him up good, and also unlocked a new move. On to the next, the Kilo Admiral boss. Let's hit her with that new move. And I think you guys know what we already have to do. Yep, that's right, clap those cheeks. The infamous Kilo Admiral, truly one of the most unique bosses in the game. You'll find her tucked away inside the great tree, lurking like she owns the place, and she spawns every 30 minutes like clockwork. 30 minutes. That's enough time to question all your life choices before facing her wrath. Now, don't let her name fool you. She may be called the Kilo Admiral, but this lady is not here to count calories. She wields the retired Kilo fruit like a boss, floating up and slamming down on her enemies with all the finesse of a wrecking ball at a disco. It's not just about the fruit, though. Oh no, she's also mastered Sharkman Karate, and trust me, getting it with that feels like being slapped by a wet fish if that fish had biceps the size of tree trunks. Facing her is like signing up for a chaotic dance battle, where she leads, and you just try not to embarrass yourself. Between the aerial antics of the Kilo fruit and the brutal combos of Sharkman Karate, she have you questioning whether you're fighting her or auditioning for some twisted martial arts circus. So, if you're planning to take her on, come prepared or get ready to be flattened like a pancake. The Kilo Admiral doesn't mess around, and neither should you. But let's face it, she is no match for me with my spirit fruit. Yep, that's right, another one bites the dust. However, I did not unlock a new move yet. Now, on to the next boss, the Captain Elephant. Alright, here we go. Let's talk about Captain Elephant, the nightmare that's lurking near the mansion on the floating turtle. Yes, a turtle that's floating because physics apparently don't apply here. Now, Captain Elephant isn't just the boss you fight when you're feeling cocky. No, this guy is one of the strongest. He only spawns every 30 minutes, like some twisted, demonic clockwork. You get 29 minutes of blissful ignorance, and then bam, he's here to ruin your life. And how does he ruin your life, you ask? By swinging around twin hook blades like he's in a bad action movie. These aren't just for slicing, you guessed it, they launch red cyclones that will make you wish you were anywhere but here. 1 second, you're minding your business, the next. You're airborne, spinning like a confused tornado in a blender, questioning every decision you've ever made. Now, let's talk about the arena, a floating turtle. The thing doesn't even have rails. One wrong move and you're plummeting to your doom, while Captain Elephant laughs his oversized elephant ass off. And the worst part, the dude knows he's a disaster. He's strutting around, casually dodging your attacks like, yeah, I'm an elephant with blades and I will make you my toy. Every 30 minutes, this guy shows up, and if you somehow manage to beat him, you get some decent experience, but honestly, that won't even begin to repair the emotional damage. So, if you're ready to be humbled by a giant, blade-swinging, floating turtle-dwelling elephant, good luck. You're gonna need it. But to defeat him, you have to maintain distance and use range attacks, and before you know it, the odds will swing in your favor, and you will win by getting in the final blow. Just like how I'm doing now, and in any second he will be laid out on the ground. Even if my spirit fruit is not maxed out yet, just one more attack will do it. And bam, just like that, he is sleeping now. Now, on to the next boss fight that is called the Beautiful Pirate Boss. Prepare for your pants to be stolen. Alright, buckle up, because I'm about to tell you about the absolute nightmare of a pirate boss that's been stealing more than just treasure, he's been stealing the sanity of players for ages. I'm talking about the Beautiful Pirate Boss, who's anything but a pretty sight when it comes to combat. This guy's got a spawn time longer than a Monday morning hangover, sitting pretty at a whopping 45-minute wait. Yeah, that's right, it's like the devs thought. Let's make them wait so long, they'll forget what they were even playing for. I've lost to him more times than I've hit snooze on my alarm clock, but it's all worth it when you finally get him. It's like that one day where they seem perfect until they ruin everything by constantly winning at board games. This pirate boss is that guy. Strong as hell, relentless, and with the legendary Canvander's sword in his grip. It's like he's throwing your hopes of victory into the sea and watching you drown in despair. It's like the game devs thought, let's give the players something amazing to look at while their soul is being crushed. Now, this pirate, he's packing some serious heat. You ever seen a sword so legendary it makes your character blush? Well, get ready to meet the Canvander sword. This thing isn't just some fancy weapon, it's the kind of blade that makes you feel like you could chop through anything. But, of course, you won't be using it right away. No, not until you kill this beautiful pirate a few times, and trust me. So, here's the deal. If you've got the patience, the guts, and a bit of a masochistic streak, then fight him. And if you don't, well, prepare to be waiting a long time with your hopes dashed, watching this pirate strut around like he owns the ocean and every soul unlucky enough to step foot on his island. Now that he has defeated on to my favorite, the longma boss, that is also located on the floating turtle island, has a spawn time of 30 minutes after he has been defeated. He also wields the legendary Tushita blade. Longma is the third most efficient way to gain mastery boss-wise in terms of how much mastery it gives on death. He is good for grinding mastery and bounty, honor because of his very low HP compared to most bosses, making him good for soloing quickly and then server hopping. Longma heals extremely fast if he doesn't take damage for a short time, second fastest regeneration speed behind the training dummy, who heals back to full HP instantly. Alright, here's how you take down the longma boss. Inside of his longma room you charging like a rabid gremlin who's just discovered caffeine for the first time. Armed with a fruit so op it makes everyone in the server call you pay to win, and a weapon so sharp it could cut through the excuses your friend uses to bail on grinding sessions. Then you start dodging his fiery dragon attacks like you're avoiding commitment in your situationship. Zipping around like a caffeinated squirrel on a sugar high, slapping him with every ability you've got while he flails around like a toddler who just had his juice box stolen. But don't even think about standing still, because this dude will light you up faster than your internet history after searching for free Robux. So you keep wailing on him, running away, and coming back like the world's most annoying mosquito that refuses to die. Which is basically him throwing a tantrum because you're winning. You start spamming attacks harder than your friend spams L in chat every time you die. So, you unleash the nuclear option, every skill, every move, every single ounce of effort you've been saving for the rare chance you actually tried something, while dodging and weaving like you're late for a date with someone way out of your league, until finally, flex on your friends who still can't beat the boss at hot and cold, and think to yourself, yeah, I just carried this server harder than a single mom working 2 jobs, before heading off to the next challenge because, let's face it, you're addicted to this chaos. Now, last but not least, the strongest boss of them all, the Cake Queen, that's located on the Ice Cream Island. And as you can see, I've maxed out the Spirit Fruit by fighting the Longma boss several times over. So, start this off with hitting her with our strongest move called the End of Times. Alright, listen up, champ. You think you're ready for dessert? Think again, because the Ice Cream boss isn't just here to serve up scoops, so no. This dairy demon is wielding the Buddy sword. And trust me, there's nothing friendly about it. This colossal cone crusher is so overpowered it makes other weapons look like plastic sporks. One swing from this bad boy, and you'll be begging for a timeout and maybe a new spine. But hold on to your sprinkles, because here comes Her Majesty, the Cake Queen. Don't let that frosted smile fool you, she's out for blood. This sugar-coated psycho unleashes a purple lightning beam faster than your Wi-Fi after you reset the router. It zaps you hard, smacks you back, and sends you flying like a rogue cupcake at a bad wedding. Oh, and the damage. Let's just say your health bar won't be feeling very sweet. And as if that wasn't enough, she's got one last move to ruin your day. With a flaming sword slash hotter than the sun on a July afternoon, she strikes boom. Instant explosion, instant pain, and instant regret for ever thinking you could outplay royalty. So, good luck, brave hero. You're about to get served literally. Hope you brought an appetite for pain, because dessert is about to wreck you. But since I'm fully prepared with my spirit fruit maxed out, I am prepared to pack her up. So, yeah, the spirit fruit is too powerful when it's maxed out and completely mastered. Having the spirit fruit at max power makes me feel like I am the strongest on this entire server. So, it is worth it if you have eaten the mythical spirit fruit and fully mastered it.